What's up, you guys? So today I wanted to make a quick little stride Q&A slash how to stride video for some of the players who are getting into the games. I have some friends who are getting back into the game and don't know exactly how it works and everything, so I wanted to make a video with some answers to some questions and things like that. So I'm just going to be using my real deck for demonstration purposes. So first off, the G Zone. The G Zone is your extra deck, like in Yu-Gi-Oh! It consists of up to 8 cards. You can really put whatever in here. We can get into the rulings and things like that a little bit later. But so maximum of 8. So we have 8 cards in the G zone. So in order to stride, the stride step happens after the ride step, after the draw step. So at the start of your turn, you'd ride. For demonstration purposes, I'd use, Lulu's skill to Soul Blast. But once my Vanguard is grade 3, as well as my opponent's, which I don't have an opponent right here, you compare the cost. The cost is discarding cards that equal grade 3 or higher from your hand. So in this case, I could pitch a grade 3, 2 grade 2s, which is 4, but whatever, it equals 3 or more. There are Stride Enablers, which have a continuous ability that when you pay the cost for Stride, this card gets plus 2 grade, so this counts as a grade 3, even though it's a grade 1. Those are really useful. And things like that. So in order to stride, we'd start by pitching a grade 3. Well, I'll just put it right there so it's still a little bit on the camera. Pitching a grade 3. Searching our G-Zone for whatever we want to stride. And we would stride Kieran. So game mechanics. So what stride is that when you stride, this unit, your grade 4, takes on the name and the original printed power. So if you're playing MOB, it doesn't get plus 12, it gets plus 10. That power gets added to this unit's base power. So it comes in right now at 25, which is pretty good. But it also gains the name Scarlet Witch Kyoko. So the reason why that's important is so that if you're playing a deck with sub-clans or anything like that, you're able to get that ability off. So what happens to the Vanguard? Does it go to the Soul? So the Vanguard, or the unit that you had before, becomes the Heart. This works in Legion. You choose one of them if your Vanguard's in Legion. And you stride, you choose one of them for it to gain the name, but they both become the Heart. So while it's in the Heart, it cannot be soul blasted, it cannot be removed. So far, there is no way for the Heart to be destroyed, removed, or anything like that. And at the end of the turn, this unit returns to the generation zone face up. So face up just means you can't use it again, activates generation break abilities, things like that. But so that's how that works. So another thing is that when you stride, so say, first, I didn't stride on my first turn, but we'll use that. But say my unit's at rest because it's stunned by Mega Colony. If I decide to pay the cost and pitch for stride over my unit, my stride unit will come in at the same position as the Vanguard, so it'll come in at rest. However, in this instance, if I wanted to use his heartbreak skill, whatever you want to call it, you can do that. You can use a skill, but then you don't get to attack because it comes in whatever position the Vanguard is in originally during the stride step. So another thing to talk about really quick is the lock ruling. Deleted ruling. So if you're playing deleteds and your Vanguard's deleted, what exactly happens if you stride over it? So pay the cost. It's my stride step. Choose a card. Stride over it. So, the best explanation, the best way to put this is that because of game mechanics, the card will become flipped face up and it will gain your new Vanguard, your grade 4, will gain the printed power and the printed name of the previous unit. However, Heartbreak skills will not activate. And now this caused a couple of issues. There was a ruling cited it from Japan that kind of helped come up with this, but it looks like the reason for that is because the card being flipped face up is part of game mechanics. It's not being undeleted, so it doesn't unget the power. So it is still technically deleted, although it's face up, and you gain the power and the name. Still waiting on a really descriptive ruling for that one, but that's how that works. And then as well, if your Vanguard's at rest, deleted somehow, even though it's not possible, you can do that. So those are just some of the questions that have been popping up lately. You can only stride once per turn during the stride step. You can't pitch multiple. I've seen people try and pitch 2 cards to stride twice And so what would happen if you were able to stride twice is that the one that was previously there would just be put into the G zone face up. But I've seen a lot of, I don't want to say bad players, but players that don't know what's going on. And I wanted to make a quick video about that. If you have any questions, or if you guys have anything that you'd like to say, or suggestions for other Q&A videos, or not Q&A, but frequently asked question videos, feel free to go ahead and post them. I'm trying to make more of these to help the community just a little bit to understand the rulings and know what's going on. All right, thanks a lot, you guys.